Hello everyone, we're heading into the Wyvern and Dragoon level 4, so the hard version for Ricard and Wyvern's Master Crowns. Going for all missions, which is no continues, 5 turns, and wind only category units. So this is the team that I put together. We have the new Aiko. She's here to pretty much just heal, barrier, and buff. Gave her some magic, tiny bit of spirit, some Evo stuff. Gets chain cap from the card. Maxed out Esper, 255 Evo damage. She's here mostly for support though. EX0, so base form only. Next up is Emperor. So EX1, no crowns used on him, haven't even done those fights yet. Did give him status ailment resist. That's from the earring there. He's just got some magic and some killers. 125 insect killer on him. He does have maxed out limit burst, but we're probably not going to be able to use his limit. Hopefully we'll kill on turn 4. We have Crocodine. Pretty much he's a wind tank. So he's here to provoke for us. Ailment resist. Decent amount of elemental resist. Health, defense, a little bit of spirit. Get some chain cap from the card, but he's probably not doing that much damage, honestly. No killer to speak of, although he does have maxed out limit damage. Let's see, Citan for damage. Pretty much the 2 damage units can be replaced by just about anybody. Haven't used him in a bit, so I felt like it. So base form, we have 300 insect. He does have 300 limit damage in the base. Titus's garb though is important. And he gets chain cap from the helm. And then in the shift, we got him set for limit damage. .300 insect and limit damage there in the shift. Elazul. So pretty much just limit damage focus for him. 300 insect and LB damage, and that's about it for him overall. Alright, let's jump in. Alright, for Aiko, we're going to do Prayer to the Lost. For break resist, we're going to wind imbue, and then because she's EX0, she's going to fill her own limit. Emperor, we're going to do subdue. This gives insect killer to the party. We'll do glimpse for our breaks, and then true cyclone for the wind and peril. For Crocodine, we're going to do this is what I was meant to do. We get some physical mitigation and general mitigation for the team. He'll do provoke for bigger general mitigation on himself, and he can hit invincible. It doesn't really matter on that last one for him. The back 2 this turn are just going to auto attack. Elazul needs to get his LB modifier, and Citan is a mana sponge, so we'll just conserve his mana for actual chaining. Alright, so turn 2, Crocodine is going to Omni Cover. We get 1 turn out of it with his Forbearance. That will take care of the unprovocable attacks this turn, also help with everybody else. That lets Aiko do her base limit burst, our stats, and better wind boost. So this turn, Elazul needs to buff up a little bit. So we're going to use his cooldown because we get 3 turns of 100 wind boost out of it, and then just double mirror. Citan is going to shift, and we're actually going to do his shifted limit. And we'll have Emperor chain with that, with just triple mirror. And get them to do some damage. Alright, so we're gonna do another barrier and a heal just in case. So she's got protection, gives a bunch of elemental resist, but the main thing is another barrier as a just in case there. And then we can just heal. And her third cast doesn't really matter. We can do her Evo bolting damage a little bit there. It's fine. Crocodile. Can have him redo his mitigation with provoke. And just double bolting. Elzul this turn. We're going to do his regular limit. He gets his super next turn because he's not EX3 yet. And then for Citan, we need to refill. So we're going to do fill his limit, hyper mode for the modifier boost, and his Magnus for the 150. And Emperor is just going to be a chaining partner again. Triple Mirror, this time for Elzul. So we'll let those two go so we don't mess up the chain of the two that are actually going to deal a little bit of damage here. Alright, so this turn, Citan and Elzul get to the limit. Crocodile has no mana, he's just going to limit. And the other two are just going to bolting chain. So we'll do True Cyclone times 3 for Emperor, and Aika can do her Evo damage. We'll start the chain with the front 3. And then send the back 2, and we should finish it. Take a look at damage. So yeah, the back 2 set up as the main damage, and honestly they can be replaced with just about any damage. I know Chizuru is a pretty good choice for this, and she does tag chain with her limit, which means you could add in a finisher for the other one. Plus they do let us take in a friend as well, so obviously taking in a friend can speed things up even more. But there's all missions done for that one. So we're going to end this video here. Hope everybody enjoyed.